Hey y'all, it's Sharon with Southern Bella Home. I'm really glad you came by to see me today. We are going to be sharing a little bit of a fall home tour, just some of the things that we use to decorate our house for fall and just to celebrate the season this year a little bit. Goodness knows we all need a little bit of celebration and joy, don't we? So let's get started on the tour. Well, welcome friends to our old Southern farmhouse dining room. I kept the decorations for fall a little more simple this year. I kept them a little less fussy, but I'm happy to report that many wonderful friends and family have decorated this table with their presents this fall. We've made memories to last a lifetime already, and I feel so blessed and honored to be able to host family and friends in our home. To me, that's the point of making our homes cozy and inviting. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, the stories that these walls could tell. All of the gatherings that have been here since 1900 when this old home was built. Every year in the fall, I love to pull out a few pieces of my collection of this brown dripware from Hull Pottery. When I was a child, these are the dishes that we used, and so as an adult, I've enjoyed collecting a few pieces here and there, and they just seem to fit perfectly with the fall colors. When we think of autumn, many times the words that come to mind are harvest, plenty, abundance, and this year, as events have happened in the world around us, we may not be thinking as quickly of the word abundance. And I want to tell you about a blog series that I have started over on southernbellahome.com speaking to this issue. The title of the blog series is Preparing Heart and Home for the Days Ahead. In this series, I'm going to be handling topics such as how to become less dependent upon the grocery store in the face of shortages, how to well stock our pantries so that we are able to have Christian hospitality and welcome family and friends into our home. Also, issues like how to prepare the hearts of our family as we face various challenges in the world around us, and tips on making home a cozy, welcoming, warm, comfortable place to be. If you're new to my channel, you now see that I absolutely love to use vintage pieces in decorating our home. To me, they have character, warmth, and they inspire me. And I also think that they fit right into this old farmhouse. One thing I've done a little bit differently this fall is that I have left a lot of my pieces in place, such as my milk glass collection in this custom piece of furniture that my husband built for me. What I've done is just taken fall foliage, pumpkins, garlands, and added them to my already existing display of my milk glass. And I've changed up the mantle and always do something special on the mantle, but in other areas I've kept it a lot more simple. My mother gave me that beautiful amber tray, and this painting was found on a mountain trip to North Georgia. Did you see that little sneak peek at my antique abacus? A recent find at a local antique mall. It reminded me of grade school, and the fall colors, had to have it. Don't you just love that little chalkboard sign? Recent events, I think, have made all of us a little more grateful for the little things. For Valentine's last year, my husband surprised me with this antique grandfather clock face. It reminded me of Grandfather Clock on Captain Kangaroo that I watched as a child. Old vintage pieces like the postal scale and the antique scissors sit on top of Miss Bell, my antique stove, and stacked over to the side are these perfectly mint green vintage school lunchroom trays, just exactly like the ones that I ate on as a little girl. So when I came across those at the thrift store, they were a must-have at a very good price. And the little Tang pitcher reminded me of my grandmother because she always had Tang breakfast drink at her house when I visited. We just recently found this old shelf to hold my copper collection, and it sits above this old 50s kitchen cart that we restored last year. It holds our kombucha bottles and our stainless steel bowls and sits right across from a barn find This old stool was in our barn and we restored it, and above it hangs my fall aprons. Okay, now we're going to move on to the bedroom. A precious friend gave me this beautiful antique crocheted tablecloth. Yep, it's a tablecloth and it's on the bed, and I think it's perfect. When I was a little girl, my precious daddy surprised me with this jewelry box. A gentleman that he works with actually crafted the majority of this mosaic design using matchsticks. I loved it then and I love it now, just as much or more. I have a little secret about these curtains. Well, they're not really curtains. They're vintage tablecloths. I came across them one day at the thrift store, enough to do the entire bedroom. There's only one that doesn't exactly match, and no one would know but me. Recently, while out antiquing with a friend of mine, I came across these gorgeous Bavarian candelabras and thought that they would just fit in perfectly with the time period and style of our bedroom. When I got home and looked up the value, I was so thankful that my friend told me to go ahead and get them. Situated just outside of our bedroom door is a tiny little hallway. This hallway is seen from both our dining room and as we walk into our bedroom, so I didn't want to leave it empty. I wanted it to have character and charm. My favorite pieces in this little area are this pediment that we made to hang our chandelier. It's an antique frame with beadboard, and hanging from it is an antique copper lantern that we scored at a local garage sale for $3, and my husband wired it up. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I hope that you'll head over to southernbellahome.com for my new blog series, Preparing Heart and Home for the Days Ahead. I hope that you will subscribe, like, and help my channel grow. We'll see you later, friends. Bye, y'all.